Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just a little tired here. Um, okay. I must have dozed off in the middle of revising all these pages of the original version of my and my partner, College Pete Ratson's book, Never Pay Retail for College, Financial Aid Maximization System. And I got to tell you, we put this book out about almost 2 years ago, and it's been a while since I looked at it. A lot of stuff has changed, particularly because of what's been happening in the world of banking and lending and student loans and so forth. So Pete and I have been slogging through this to update it and to bring it up and make it more, applicable, more useful for those of you who are the parents of college-bound children and are freaked out about how much college costs. So, I'm all coffeeed up. I'm having all sorts of snacks. But I came across something that I want to share with you because it's a question that we get a lot at our free workshops. It's a question that we get a lot in other situations. And that question is, why should we pay attention to you guys instead of either our high school guidance counselor or perhaps the financial aid officer at our college? So let me answer both of those questions. All right. And by the way, I'm going to answer these in a nice way so that I'm not going to offend anybody. Well, I'm sure I will offend somebody, but I'm going to try to avoid it. All right. First of all, why do you think that you're not going to learn about how to pay for college from your guidance counselor? Well, there's two types of guidance counselors. If you're going to a private school, a private high school, you've got a college advisor most likely. I was just dropping off one of my girls this morning at a summer camp that's held at one of the local private schools here. They had a big giant billboard, or one of those crawler billboards that like in Times Square, that changed the information every couple of seconds. And what that billboard thing was doing was listing, I guess, every student that graduated from this high school each year, and right below it, a list of the colleges that he or she was admitted to. Duke, UNC, a lot of good schools. So that's a clue about why you may not get the best advice from a college advisor if your child is in private school. Because sometimes these college advisors have a different agenda than you might have or that your student might have. It makes them look good to be able to put up these billboards and brag that little Brittany or young Taylor has gotten into Brown and Princeton and all those types of schools, without regard to whether those schools have money to give you to help you pay for school, and really without regard to whether those schools are the best fit for your son or daughter or for the career that he or she may choose to pursue. Okay, when it comes to public high school guidance counselors, again, not to bash them, but look at the sheer numbers of what they're asked to do. When Pete and I wrote this last year, we did some research, and we learned that the average guidance counselor in Broward County, Florida, which is where we work, and it also happens to be the sixth largest school district in the world, the world and the country. Each guidance counselor has 1,718 high school students assigned to him or her. 1,718. That's a lot. How much time do you think the guidance counselor, or the BRACE advisor, is what they're called here, can spend with each child? Most of their time is consumed with putting out fires. Kids who are cutting class, kids who are doing drugs, getting pregnant, what have you. Not necessarily kids with parents who are trying to maximize their financial aid eligibility in the financial aid rules. Come on, get real. So either way, your high school advisors may not be the best person to advise you. But now, let's turn to the college financial aid officers. College financial aid officers, by and large, are very well-intentioned, hard-working people. But think about it. The college or university that you are trying to send your child to is a business. They may have favorable tax breaks because they're an educational institution, but they want you to come for as much money out of pocket as possible so they can fund their salaries, their classes, their physical plant, their special programs and whatever. They need your money. Okay? They are a business, whether you choose to recognize that or not. And plenty of deans and administrative people might see this video and try to tell me otherwise, but, you know, hey, don't quibble with me. You guys are out for money. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Just admit it. So, think about this. If you then ask somebody who works for this for-profit institution, I don't care what their true designation is, don't tell me you're 501c3 or whatever, or 503, I don't even know what it is. Don't bother. If you ask someone who works for that type of company, is it possible that they may not be the most objective source to help you cut your costs? Because in effect, you're asking them to undermine their employer who writes their paycheck. Pete and I always say in our workshops that this is very similar to asking someone from the IRS, hey, are there any new tax breaks or weird loophole type deduction things that I can take advantage of to avoid paying taxes? It doesn't really make sense. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I know we get that question a lot. We're heading into our busy season right now. We are promoting our free community workshops. We've got one coming up tomorrow night. That's Tuesday, the 4th of August. That is virtually sold out. We have a few more this month. They're all available on our website, which is collegeplannинgadvice.com/events, E-V-E-N-T-S. If you are stressed out about college costs and you're interested in seeing either me or Pete up close and personal to learn about how you can slash your cost of college by taking advantage of the financial aid rules, stop by our workshop. Check out our website, see what fits your schedule, and take it from there. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will speak to you later. Bye-bye.